Hey guys, and welcome back. Um, so I've done a little bit more, but not too much. Not gonna bother with the mouth. The only problem I think I have with the head is that it's a bit thin. That's something we can have a look at later. Um, uh, Excuse me, if I'm yawning. I've been up late-ish, I guess. Um, actually just started watching Flash, um, and yeah, it's actually like it's been pretty good. I think for someone that didn't really know anything about the character, like I don't know if it's a good representation of. I'm just gonna undo that. I don't know if it's a good representation of the Flash in terms of like canon with the forget about that. Canon with the stories like I didn't even know there were. Well, I had a feeling that there were multiples because there seems to be multiples of all most superheroes anyway. Uh, but uh, the TV series follows a particular version, so I don't know how well. I don't know like how that corresponds with the TV corresponding with the either the original comic or like the newer ones. Because I know people can get pretty judgmental about that, but as a sort of, like I said, as a sort of uh, newcomer to this character, Flash, as it were, um, it's yeah, it's pretty interesting. Sort of and the way that they're developing the the character and his powers, as well as developing relationships with uh, other people that are helping, or either helping or not helping as well. Like there's some interesting relations with some of the bad guys as well, whether it's like for like with Flash or with some of the other cast. It's pretty cool. I think I'm just over halfway in the first season, and season two started. It's not something that I normally do. Like I usually prefer to wait for a season to for a TV show to have multiple seasons before watching. Uh, Prefer to watch a lot of something than watch it as it's coming out. Like I did the same with Game of Thrones. Um, I'm up to date with that, but I didn't start watching it till the latest season. I think by the time that finished, I was almost done with the entire thing. Um, so that was good. I did the same with Breaking Bad, um, and other things as well. But yeah, that's kind of usually how I guess operate with TV. And yeah, it's good. I guess the only like there's definitely like holes. I don't know, like it's it's still pretty solid plot wise as well for the most part. A little confusing now because they've gone into some they do sort of like the past future kind of thing, which is a little confusing. But I think aside from that, it's okay. I think, like I said, I think the only thing that I take issue to is uh, there's a character that seems to be able to just create these devices that just happen to help out in a situation. Um, he can say a situation arises, and this guy can just seems to know not only what they need to, sort out the situation, whether it be a fight against a bad guy or like, I don't know. I can't really think of a different example, but there are some. Um, but yeah, he'll be like, oh, X does this. Uh, we can possibly defeat that with Y. I'll get started on building Y. The next scene, I finish building Y. Let's go test it. No need to test it. It works, sort of thing. Here you go, Flash. Use it, and then it happens. But I think aside from that, I don't think there's any sort of lingering, or rather huge problems that I have with the TV show. Because I didn't really care too much about plot holes unless they're sort of massive. Um, and the acting for the most part is pretty good. Like all the main cast, they're good. Some side characters, some recurring characters that, yeah, probably not that good. But yeah, I guess in the end it doesn't really matter. But I guess I should probably talk about this a bit more. I've kind of just, for the most part, just been smoothing out this because I haven't really got anything to do. Um, but yeah, I can probably now just take this into another program and start building our character now. So possibly tomorrow I'll start on another sculpt while I'm working on that and just kind of go back and forth. I'll probably leave that today, to be honest. I was trying to think if there's any other news, but I don't think there is. Possibility I'll be out Friday. Let's just check my mail. Which is gaming anyway, so it's probably not that much of an issue. But I'll do a video tomorrow, assuming I'm around. No messages. Alright. And yeah, I'll talk to you again, I guess, tomorrow. I hope you had a good midweek, Wednesday. And yeah, like I said, I'll see you tomorrow. Alright, cheers guys.